Ah yes, the Heavenly Riff. What a Heavenly Riff this is. This is the riff that every guitar player has to learn. It's obligatory. And so now every ukulele player can play it as well. Before we go any further with this lesson, I would suggest you go to the description box. And the way YouTube has it, you only see part of the description, so there's a little drop down arrow thing that opens up the entire description box. And you'll see a link to my MediaFire site where you can download the tablature for this. Download that, print it out, and then come on back and continue with the lesson. Alright, the Heavenly Riff. It was performed by a band whose name is found on the periodic table of elements as atomic number 82, a heavy metal band to be sure. As you look at the tablature sheet, look at the way it's laid out. You've got 4 lines. The 4 lines, the horizontal lines, indicate the strings of the ukulele. The very top line is the 1st string. The very bottom line is the 4th string. The numbers indicate frets, not necessarily fingers, but they indicate the frets that are pushed down. So for instance, in the first measure, you've got the 2nd fret of the 1st string, of the 4th string. The zeros following that mean that those strings are played open. So it's played like this. Now the right hand assignment is this. The thumb always plays the 4th string. It also plays the 3rd string. The index finger plays the 2nd string, and the middle finger takes care of the 1st string notes. Now it's best to look at this song in terms of actual chord blocks. So like the first measure is an A minor chord. It can either be played with the index finger or the middle. I usually play it with the middle. The next measure is, for want of a better term, C augmented, 9th. Kind of a dissonant chord. The 3rd measure is C. The 4th measure is D. And I play it by barring the 2nd fret, but only play those 3 notes at the 2nd fret, the 4th, the 3rd, and the 2nd string. You can use these 3 fingers if you wish, or these 3. Then you've got an F chord, and then the 6th measure is also F. Now the 7th measure is the easiest measure of the whole song. You just play a G chord, strum it down, and then strum an A minor twice. So it's strum, strum, strum. And then last but not least, the 8th measure, you play there's a quarter rest, and then on the 2nd beat you play the 1st string open, then go up to the 8th fret and down to the 7th. And I do a little slide going up to the 8th. Start the slide at about the 5th fret. And then the piece starts all over again. Now in playing this, most of the measures, or a number of them, have just single notes. But right here, you got double, actually triple notes. Thumb is on the 4th string 1st fret, index fingers open on the 2nd string, and the 2nd fret of the 1st string with the middle finger. And since the ukulele's only got 4, maybe we're playing 3 strings at one time, to give it a little fuller feel, we like to do little rolls like this. And that's played by playing the thumb first, then the index, then the middle. But you don't go, but more. It's almost simultaneously, but just a slight delay between each one. That's called a roll. So you have then F, another roll, then brush stroke, little turnaround, back, roll, roll, then F, on that D chord, I'm actually breaking away from my rule a little bit here. I'm playing the 3rd finger on that 2nd string, then the thumb on the 4th, an index finger on the 3rd. It just feels more comfortable for me. And then go back to your original right hand position for the F. And there you have the Heavenly Riff. Have fun with it, and happy strumming.